This that official introduction. 5'3" with the big brown eyes and a smile that's lethal. She on the vlog lane now, coming for the title, believe it. This ain't no visit.
Look, it's a lion. Oh my God. Y'all seen that video? Listen, I am a 90s kid, and The Lion King will forever be one of my favorite Disney movies, and I don't care. I don't care if that's the translation. I don't care. That shit is dope, and I'ma still sing the words wrong. I don't care. What's up, y'all? It's your girl T Michelle back here with another video. And today we doing another episode of What's Really Good. Y'all, this is gonna be a short ass video because ain't nothing really going on. Ain't nothing really going on with these damn celebrities, and that's probably a good thing. But at the same time, it might be the quiet before the storm. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just do a little 1-2 real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, this Michael B. Jordan, oh, my husband. Can I just say that my husband won the actor, which used to be the SAG Awards, but he won an actor award for Best Actor, of course. And my husband was very emotional. You know why? Because he deserves it. He deserves it. And he is very humble and he is very appreciative of everything that everybody is saying and doing for him. He deserved that. But let's go back to the British Awards. That's what I want to talk about. The British Awards. Let's go back to the British Awards. When him and Delroy Lindo. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not an ignorant person. And I give everybody a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? And I will let you explain. But I just find it real convenient that you wait until the two black men get on the stage to be screaming out the N-word and then saying it's your Tourette syndrome.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to
Y'all, I'm not ignorant, and like I said, I'm big on people with illness and and things that they can't control, and I'm very understanding when it comes to stuff like that. But this shit, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all want to know what makes me be like that was some bullshit and it was done on purpose? Y'all want to know what makes me say that? It's because this man has yet to apologize. He has released 2 statements, and in each one of them statements, there was not a, Michael, I'm so sorry. Delroy, I'm so sorry. Like I'm mortified by what I said and how I offended not only just y'all two, but every black person in the room. I am so sorry. He has not came out and said none of that. Nothing. And that's why I said he full of shit and he said it on purpose. I feel like he did that to bring attention to his documentary. Because I believe, wasn't his documentary that he made about Tourette syndrome and the struggles of Tourette syndrome? I believe that's why he did it, that he wanted to shed light on his documentary. Guess what? Ain't nobody watching that shit. Ain't nobody watching that shit. You ain't the first person in history to have Tourette syndrome. Fuck out of here. And my husband handled that with so much class and grace. That's because, big dick energy is big dick energy. That's just what it, big dick energy is big dick energy. You can't make them niggas shake. You can't make them niggas shake up. It was done on purpose, y'all. Can't nobody tell me different. It was done on purpose. All right, y'all. Next story. Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne was also at those awards. They were honoring Ozzy. as they should. But everybody is basically, everybody is scared for her. Everybody is scared for her because, y'all, listen, I am, not was, but I am an Osbourne's fan. I was a big fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I was a big fan of the show when it came out. All that. She don't look good. She don't look good. She do look scary, and she do look sick. Now listen, a lot of people keep saying and chalking it up to, y'all gotta have empathy and y'all gotta be empathetic. She lost her father. Y'all have to understand that she lost her father. She's grieving. Y'all listen to me. And I'm not saying this to be insensitive. Okay? I'm saying this because I'm a daughter that lost her father. And if you know me, you know my father was my best friend and my everything. My everything. That was my whole heart, was my father. And I was his whole heart. That's not okay if you lose somebody that you love. And I'm tired of people making it seem like that's okay. Like that's grieving. There's a such thing as unhealthy grieving. Like, if it's unhealthy grieving and somebody starts using drugs again, if somebody starts to drink, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. This is 100% vulnerability. This is 100% vulnerability. And I'm praying that I could touch somebody out there, especially if you somebody that has lost a parent. My father passed away the day before I was supposed to go see him. I was due to catch my flight at 8 o'clock to see him that night, and he ended up dying 10 o'clock the night before. 10 o'clock the night before my flight. So you can imagine how I felt initially. Like, I was coming, like I was on my way. And when my sister called me to give me the news, like Tracy, he's gone, that was my first thing that I said. I was like, why didn't he wait for me? I was coming. Like, I was on my way. I was coming. Y'all, I went to Connecticut because that's where my parents bought their house when they left New York. They moved to Connecticut. I went to Connecticut. I stayed there for like 2 weeks. And for those 2 weeks, I was flat out on autopilot. It was all about my mother and making sure my mother was good, being there for my mother, grieving with my mother. I didn't even cry. Like, I didn't cry. I cried, but I didn't cry like cry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I didn't cry that grief cry. It was just a little, you get choked up and then you pull it back. It was like that. You get choked up and then you pull it back. So I was on autopilot for those 2 weeks. When I got back to Atlanta, I was fucked all the way up. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, and I was drinking. I was drinking mad vodka. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is why to this day I can't do vodka. I can't drink vodka. It's because of what I went through after I lost my father. I was drinking, and I would have these moments where I would space out, where I would sit in the same spot for like hours, not even realize that I was sitting there for like hours, just thinking. Nothing in particular. I was just sitting there thinking. But I'll never forget. So my job, I don't want to call them people what they are, especially right now with everything going on with this government shutdown, this partial government shutdown that's only affecting DHS employees like myself. I don't want to call these people what they really are, but they weren't kind at all when I lost my father. They had no empathy for me at all when I lost my father. So I took a couple of extra days. There was a day I was supposed to report back to work, but I took a couple of days because I needed a couple of days. I wasn't ready to come back to work. I honest to God was not ready, right? And I'll never forget, I was sitting in my house and I was laying in my bed doing nothing, just, a shell. Like, I had no motivation to do nothing. Dark room, all that shit. And I heard my father's voice as clear as day. This is a true story, y'all. I heard him say, what is wrong with you? You think if you don't pay your rent this month that them people is going to care that I'm dead? Word for word, y'all. Word for word. I swear I heard him say that. I heard him say, get your ass up and go to work. Get your ass up. You could take today. You could take today because you already told them that you wasn't coming today. But get your ass up and go back to work. Cause them people is not gonna care that I'm dead. Them people is not gonna. I heard him saying that over and over again. Them people is not gonna care that I'm dead. You need to take care of yourself. You need to get up and take care of yourself and stop drinking. Because my father died of kidney failure. Now, I'm not gonna say that my father was an alcoholic, but he drank a lot. He drank a whole lot. And he ended up being put on dialysis, I think, right when I finished high school. I think. He was on dialysis for like 10 years, 10, 15 years. But he was always big on that. Like, I don't want you to drink. Like, it's okay to party and have your little fun, but please don't be on it like that. He was big on that. Like, please don't be on it like that. Y'all, I had to get my shit together. Because regardless of what I felt and how sad I was, my father was not coming back. And that's not to sound mean, because you could say that to people and they take offense to it. Like, that is so mean to say. It's not mean. It's reality. It's true. No matter what you do, you could starve yourself. You could not eat. You could shoot up. You could snort. You could drink. You could do all type of shit. That person is not coming back. All that you doing is not. They're not coming back. Even if they show up in a drug filled or a drunk haze, they not there. And they at peace. They are at peace, especially if you had a parent that was suffering, who was sick for a long time, and they were suffering. Listen, it's hard, y'all. It's hard, but I promise you, they would not want you to be walking around here fucking up your life on the account that they not here no more. They would not want y'all to do that. And I understand that she's sad, and I understand that she's grieving, and I understand that this shit sucks. It sucks to lose your best friend. It sucks to lose the person that raises you. But they would not be cool. I know for a fact my father would not be cool with me walking around with a bottle of vodka, not going to work, being sad, not taking care of myself, not going to the doctor, not taking my lupus pills, doing all type of shit, not taking my lupus medication, doing all type of shit. And what's the reason? My father passed away. My father died. He would not be cool with that. He would be so mad at me. My father was big on responsibility and handling your responsibilities. And he always said that I raised you in a way where you will learn to take care of yourself in the event that I'm not here. He didn't do that for no reason. And I'm positive that a lot of y'all out there, y'all parents, grandparents, whoever it is that you lost, that's close to you. They ain't do all that work for nothing. They ain't pour into you for nothing. They ain't pour into you for you to just get up and throw your hands up and give up on life because they not here no more. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It sucks. It sucks. And it's going to always suck. It's going to always suck. It's not something that you're just supposed to get over. But y'all, you can't stop living. They would not want you to do that. And I don't know what Kelly is doing, because, you know, we have all learned not to jump to conclusions when we see somebody is looking very skeletal. You know, everybody jumped to conclusions when we saw Chadwick Boseman get real skinny. We all jumped to conclusions when we saw Tracy Braxton get real skinny, and they were sick the whole time and nobody knew that they were sick. So I don't know if she's sick or if she's purposely starving herself. I don't know if she has a ED. I don't know. I know at one point in time, her and her mom were on Ozempic. I don't know what it is, y'all, but whatever it is that she's doing, she gotta stop. Whatever it is she's doing, she gotta stop. If she's sick and there's nothing that she can do, then that's something different. But if it's something that she could do right now that's gonna help her, she needs to do it. Cause I watched that show religiously. I don't know for a fact that her father Ozzy would not want her ass to be walking around looking like that. And not only that, she has a son. So if you can't do it for yourself, do it for your baby. And that's all I'm saying about that, y'all. I ain't mean to get all emotional. But I told y'all I was giving y'all the real deal. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my father, I do get a little choked up every now and again. You know, my father, it'll be 4 years this year. July 12th, it'll be 4 years since my father passed away. I miss that man every day. But what keeps me going and what keeps me focused is the fact that I know that's what he want. I know for a fact that's how he raised me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't raised no punk bitch. And I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling y'all, especially when y'all niggas come over here with y'all bullshit, I be letting y'all know. Listen, I was raised by my father. I don't need no validation from no nigga. Like, I already had validation. That's how I grew up. Shout out to anybody right now that's going through something and that's mourning and has lost a parent or whatever. Y'all it'll be fine. It's not something that you ever gonna get over, but it's something that you learn to live with. Woo! Child! Girl, we can't be crying on camera. This is not what we do. All this time I spent on this fucking makeup, like, no. All right, y'all, let's move on to the next topic. This T.I. and 50 Cent shit, y'all, I do not like it. I do not like it, and I do not like how y'all are hyping up these little niggas. Listen, it was cute. They defending their father. Not so much King, because, you know, we all know how we feel about King. But Zamani, all right. You know, all right. Defend your daddy, yes. But I just feel like everybody gotta stop lying. I feel like everybody gotta stop lying because y'all not gonna sit here and act like this is the first person that 50 is the first person that ever called this lady ugly. I'm being for real. Y'all not gonna sit here and act like this is the one person in history that had ever called this lady ugly, and now, you know, everybody going under the tag. Why did he say that? That is so terrible that he said that. Just a couple of years ago, all of y'all was calling Tiny ugly. Just a couple of years ago, all of y'all was sitting there saying that, damn, she fucked up her face. She don't look the way she used to look when she was in Escape. All of y'all was saying that. So stop. So I understand defending your family, especially defending your mama. I understand. But now 50 talking about releasing documentaries. Oh no. He's talking about releasing documentaries. He's talking about, and y'all know the Diddy documentary. He the one that did it, and that shit was mad detailed. I don't know how that man was able to get that footage, but obviously he got some ways. He got some ways to do shit. I would not fuck with him, like, especially if you got some dirt. And I do believe that T.I. got some dirt. I don't think it's no Diddy dirt. I don't think it's dirt like that, but him and his wife is some freakazoids. Him and Tiny is some freakazoids. And she became, I'm a firm believer in, she became a freakazoid to keep him. Which, unfortunately, is what a lot of women in Atlanta do. I don't mean to, like, throw y'all out there and throw y'all under the bus, but I'm sorry. I never seen that until I moved to Atlanta. I never seen so many women that don't like girls and they like men, but they have had sex with women because they man wanted to have a threesome, or they man was cheating on them. And it's like, okay, well, if I participate, then it's not cheating. Bitch, yes, it is. Bitch, yes, it is. Like, if he don't want to fuck nobody else but you, he want to cheat on you. And that is why He should be single, and you should be single. But all this threesome, get the fuck. Listen, the day will never come where you will ever see me sharing my dick with another woman. If I write my name on that shit, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Because let me tell you something. Nobody invited you. Nobody invited you here. If you come over here, it's because you wanted to be over here. And if you want to be over here, there's certain things that you have to do. And there's certain things that I won't accept if you do them. And if you do them, you have to expect me to be out the door or for you to be out the door. Nobody has standards anymore, and nobody has boundaries anymore. But guess what? Miss Tracy Michelle, she has very strong boundaries. I know exactly what I like. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I'm cool with and what I can deal with. And I know exactly what I can't deal with. And if some nigga come in my face talking about, well, if you don't do this, guess what? You gonna be by yourself forever. Okay. I ain't gonna be getting cheated on. I ain't getting no STDs. I ain't getting no STIs. I ain't gotta take care of a bunch of babies that ain't mine. Bitch. Y'all got the wrong fucking one. I don't know when it became a thing where to die married or to die with a man or having a man was like your goal in life. When they put you in the ground or when they burn you and it's ashes to ashes and dust to dust, them motherfuckers ain't standing around saying, you know what? She was married. You know what? She wasn't single. Don't nobody care. Y'all need to cut the bullshit. Anyway, next story. Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That reminds me, I have to vote today. Y'all could go on the website and vote. You could vote any day, every day. You can only vote once though. You can only vote once a day. But you have to go. You can vote any day, every day. New Edition. New Edition. Sade. Wu-Tang. Who else? Who else is in there? Lauryn Hill, Luther Vandross. How the fuck is Luther Vandross not already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And also, how is Bone Thugs? Y'all know I've been saying this forever. How the fuck is Bone Thugs not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? But anyway, y'all, this year, last year was good too. Last year they had some good inductees. Like they had Cyndi Lauper, they had Salt and Pepper, you know. They had who else they had? Oh, they had Outkast. All that. You know, lately they been having some good people, and it's pissing white people off because a lot of people that's in there already, like that asshole from Kiss. What's his name? Gene something. He had a show on A&E that people stopped watching. That asshole talking about hip hop and rap doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bitch, who are you to say that? Who the fuck is you? How you gonna tell the creators of shit that they don't belong in shit? If you gonna sit your old ass down. But yeah, y'all, remember to go over there and vote. Because I definitely, listen, I love Sade. I love Wu-Tang. Oh my gosh. If Wu-Tang gets inducted in there, I will be so motherfucking happy. But I really, 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 really want New Edition to get put in there. I really, really want. Oh my gosh, I can't tell y'all how much I love me some New Edition. I really, really want New Edition to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So y'all go over there and vote every day. Now, when I went over there the last time, they was in the lead. Them and Phil Collins. You know, they was up there. Them and Luther. Luther was in there too. And Sade was in there. But y'all go over there and vote because It's important. I want them to be up in there. I don't really care about this next story, but I'm going to say it anyway because, you know, of course I have some things to say about it. Stephon Diggs getting released from the Patriots. Everybody is saying that it's karma. Everybody is saying that it's karma. But why ain't nobody saying that this nigga suck? Like, he suck. I think he just sucked. I think that's why they let him go, is because he sucks. He sucks. Like, dead ass, I didn't even know that he was on the Patriots until he started fucking with Cardi. Like, honestly, I didn't know who this nigga was. I know that he was on the, he was over there when that guy had the heart attack on the field. And that was so scary. When he had the heart attack on the field, he almost died. I forgot that man's name. I put his name. But yeah, I know he was on that team or whatever like that. But ain't nobody knew who the fuck Stephon Diggs is. I mean, not us, not you know, people that ain't into sports like that. But who the fuck is? Who the fuck is? And it might be karma. You thought you was Big Willie. You thought you was Big Willie, and this always happens. Let me tell y'all something. I hate to bust a lot of y'all bubble, but a lot of y'all peaked in high school. A lot of y'all peaked in high school. You not getting no finer. You not getting no better looking. Like you reversing now. Now you reversing. You was mad. You was that nigga in high school. All the bitches was on your dick like flies on shit in high school. And now you like 40 something, 50 something years old. And not that you fell off, but you not pulling them like you used to. Cause a lot of y'all peaked in high school. A lot of y'all peaked in high school. And a lot of y'all, you know, you have your glory, or you get a little, you know, you get a little moment in the spotlight and you start wilding the fuck out. Now, I happen to think that's just a part of people's personality. A crash out is a crash out. A crash out is a crash out. A fuck nigga is a fuck nigga, whether he got money or he don't got money. He ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is acting like he broke because now he ain't got no team. He don't got no team, and he probably not gonna go to another team that's gonna pay him like the Patriots was. But he ain't broke or whatever like that. But of course, this nigga started smelling himself and sniffing himself and spreading his seeds all over the motherfucking place. Got him a shorty that was down to elevate him, and he basically spit in her face. And she did what all bad bitches do. And that's when you play in our face and you think that you bigger than the program. She said what we all say. Good luck.
Inspired message for Stephon before the game. One inspired message for him.
Good luck. Good luck to him. Good luck to you. I say the same thing. Any dude that has ever left my life because he felt like he was going to something better, or I was this and I was that. I remember I dated this guy who shall remain nameless, but I dated this guy and he used to get on me because of my vocabulary. He used to get on me because of my vocabulary, because I don't think he was that good in reading comprehension in school. And things that I didn't consider big words, he considered big words. And I was like, that's not a big word. But he used to get on me all the time, telling me, stop using big words against me. And da-da-da-da-da. He, you know, because he was insecure, because he knew he was stupid. He knew he wasn't that bright. And I knew it too. I knew he wasn't where he should be at that age. But because I loved him, I was like, let me help you out. Let me show you this. You know, I try to put him on with how to budget, how to save money, how to do it. Let me tell you something. When you're dealing with a good woman, she gonna elevate you. It don't mean that you ain't shit. It just means that she helping you be greater. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should want to be with somebody that wants you to be greater. Now, if you get with somebody like that and it intimidates you, or if you give us something like that and you start to think that you bigger than the program and you start doing a whole bunch of fuck shit thinking that they ain't gonna leave me, they ain't gonna walk away from me, they ain't gonna do this. I hate to tell you, yes they will. Yes they will. And like I said, a fuck nigga is a fuck nigga whether he got money or not. So just because he ain't on the Patriots no more, don't mean that he gonna stop being a fuck nigga. But his team knew that Cardi was a good woman for him. That's why his moms went to one of her concerts recently. Because, you know, a man gonna be a man. And if he wanna be stupid, let him be stupid. Let him be stupid. And you just say what she said. Good luck to you. So that's what I have to say about that nigga. Good luck to you. You so smart. Good luck to you. None of them bitches want you now. Good luck to you. Some bitch will want him. Some bitch will want him. Okay, last story. This I don't understand. And I feel bad for her, but girl, you looking for trouble. You gonna find it. You go looking for trouble, you gonna find it. Dwight Howard's wife. What's her name? Amy Luciano? Amy Luciani? Y'all remember when that man came out and said that Dwight Howard was in his body and brutalizing it and doing all type of shit, and he was like, what I do in my personal life is nobody's business and all type of stuff. The man like body. He like body, and there's nothing wrong with liking body. If you a man and you like body, listen, that's you. That's what you like. What turns you into an asshole or a fuck nigga is when everybody know that you like body and you lying talking about you don't. And you saying, no, I don't do that. Niggas got pictures of you in the bed and you talking about, I don't do that. That's my personal business. And it ain't nobody's business. Your asshole is for everybody to see you talking about, that's my personal business and that ain't nobody's business. You like bati and you still out here running around making kids with women. Like, but yeah, I met him. I ain't gonna say I met him. I seen him. And he looked like a fuck nigga. Like I said, at a distance, you could look and say, damn, he tall. He look kind of cute. But then when he get close up in your face and you see his facial expression and you see the aura, his aura, that nigga didn't have no Prince aura. He didn't have no Rick James aura. He had just black. Like, it was just black around him. Black and sparkles. He had black and glitter. And a whole bunch of glitter. That's what I saw. I don't know about nobody else. But when I seen him, it was the black aura and glitter. But Shorty is on this shit was crazy. I don't know why she did this. This is so crazy. Shorty goes on a live. I guess she was on live or whatever, and she's crying and she's upset and she's saying how CPS came and took her daughter because this man is using this, and she pulls out this big ass Ziploc bag. I said, what's she doing? What's that? And she go like this and sprinkle the book of sugar in her hand. Because of this. Because of this. I said, girl, why you put that shit in your hand? Put that shit back in the bag. Get that shit out of your car. Like, what are you doing? How are you on live with drug paraphernalia? And you just, for everybody to see, and you just said that CPS just came and took your, girl, how you gonna get the daughter back if they see that you got cocaine? The dumbest shit ever. People need to stay the fuck off the internet with their personal shit. That was insane. That's why I was like, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, girl, that's stupid. Why would you do that? And you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. This nigga got a reputation for being a dick. He got a reputation for being a drug addict. He got a reputation for being gay. He got a reputation for being closeted. He got a reputation for being an abuser of men and women. He got a reputation for sexual assault. He got a reputation for all this shit. And you married him? Now you on live with cocaine. Now you on live sprinkling cocaine in your hair. Girl, how did it come to this? Well, I wish her the best. Y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. I told y'all this was going to be a short video. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really much going on. But I know as soon as I edit this video and I drop it, somebody is going to do some shit and all type of stuff. Now, listen, y'all, I got one more thing to say before I get up out of here. I am a DHS employee. I do this YouTube shit for fun. Right now, it ain't making me no money. I don't care because I do it for fun. But I just want to let y'all know that I'm not getting paid right now. We are in a partial government shutdown because, again, the Democrats and the Republicans are having a dick swinger contest about ICE and the things that ICE is doing and the things that ICE has done. They have already fired my boss. I'm sorry. They have already reassigned my boss. They have already reassigned her and brought in this MMA fighter. Y'all, I don't even know what to say about that. But I just want to let y'all know that I am not getting paid right now. I want y'all to know that it's real dumb because y'all are over here fighting about ICE and you want to punish ICE. But you're punishing ICE by not paying people that are not ICE. It's not funny. But does that make any sense to anybody? You want to punish ICE. Down with ICE. We have to get rid of ICE. ICE is abusing their power. ICE is abusing their authority. We got to do something about ICE. Okay, what do we do about ICE? Okay, we pay ICE, but we don't pay everybody else that's not ICE, but they're within the agency. How does that fix? Y'all, I cannot tell y'all how pissed off this makes me. All government shutdowns piss me off. But this one in particular is just so stupid because they're playing with people's livelihoods. They're playing with people's money. They're playing with people's time. They're playing with people's mental capacity. Like, I don't know what's going to be done, but I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on because I know that a lot of people, and I know because when I go to work, a lot of people don't even know that we're not getting paid and that we're shut down. So I'm telling y'all, DHS people are not being paid. FEMA, TSA, who else? I hate to say this, I care about everybody, but I mainly care about my people. And we ain't getting no money. And it's not okay. And we've been shut down since Valentine's Day. And listen, y'all know I'm turning 40 in May. I ain't for the fuck shit. Like, don't come over here fucking up my plans. I'm trying to turn the fuck up. I'm trying to go to Vegas and have a suite and eat good and get fat and be naked by the pool. Like, don't come over here fucking up my shit. Get it together and turn the government back on. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace!
You better learn it. The queen is here to stay. The game is over. Yeah, she earned it. The queen is here to stay. The game is over. Yeah, she earned it. That's Tracy Michelle putting the whole city down. The queen is here to stay. The game is over. Yeah, she earned it. Tracy Michelle.